Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I promised you guys that I was going to be uploading an updated natural no makeup look. So if you want to learn this look, please keep watching. Oh my god, it's so cold in my room right now. I'm wearing a little sweater, so don't mind. I'm looking like a little viejita, but we'll be fine. We're going to be reviewing a new product that I'm excited to... The fuck? So in a moment, I'm going to be reviewing a new product that came out. But before we get into that, I want to go into skincare and then also my foundation routine lately. So let's get right into it. I'm going to quickly just prep my skin, and I'm going to use the Olehenriksen brand. And we're going to do the Banana Bright under eye cream. I always have to smell everything. So just going to go ahead, put that right underneath my eyes. And this line, you guys, super amazing. It's affordable and it's in mid-range, so it's not as expensive as Lumiere or Tatcha, but it's still quality and it's pretty affordable for what you're getting and what it does. This Banana Bright eye cream is gonna help keep this area nice and bright and also really smooth. I'm mainly obsessed with the Truth collection because it's just brightening and it's anti-aging. It's good for all skin types, has vitamin C. I'm just all about glowy and healthy nourished skin, so I'm obsessed with anything that sells as hydrating and as glowing. Sorry if I keep looking over here. My little screen on my camera is here and I'm still getting used to it. It's a new camera for me, so don't mind me. I'm just trying to get used to it. For my next step, I'm gonna be using the Ole Rush gel, and what this is gonna do is that it's gonna instantly hydrate my skin. So if you're always in a rush like me and you didn't have time to do the moisturizing step, this gel is gonna instantly hydrate your skin and it's gonna penetrate into your skin, so that way it's just not on the surface. So now that I'm done with my skin prep, I'm gonna go into my concealer and my foundation. Normally, I don't know if you guys have watched my other videos, I would do my foundation first and then I would conceal. And this is for when I'm doing extreme glam or if I want a heavier coverage. I've been wanting to show you guys my updated no makeup look. That involves makeup, of course. What I'm going for is a healthy and natural nourished look. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go in and spot conceal and correct. I'm gonna go in with my Cover FX concealer and I'm just gonna spot conceal. My brows showing. Get it together. Okay, it's gonna spot conceal some areas just so that I can get coverage from within. So just gonna lightly go into my circles right there, this area, and then right here I have a little wound from picking at my face. Yep. And that's how I'm gonna conceal, you guys, from within. So this is normally what I would do over my foundation, and today I'm just gonna do it underneath my foundation. I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush. So it has an all over side and it has a concealing side. I love this brush, it's really soft and it helps with that natural look. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna softly blend this out into my skin. Because all I wanna do is just neutralize those areas and correct them. You can obviously go in with orange, purple, light green correctors and really properly do this, but I just don't feel the need to do all that. I'm not going anywhere special, and this is more for myself. So you can already see how much the skin prep and the concealer make a difference. I don't have that darkness anymore. Obviously, I still have the indentations, but that's just something that I was born with, and Realistically, if I didn't want these indentations here, I would probably have to get filler, and that's not something that I'm ready to do yet, or I feel like it's necessary. So just gonna stick to concealing and my skin prep. It doesn't bother me as much right now. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in a few years or a few months. We'll see. I'm a makeup junkie, but more so than anything, I'm obsessed with skincare, and I love me good foundation. I don't stick to just one foundation. I have many different foundations for different looks. So for this look, I'm gonna be using the Dior Forever Skin Glow. Just gonna shake that up a bit. So I'm gonna use a pump and a half. Normally I paint my face with my finger, and I normally do that because I want heavier coverage, but for this I just want a healthy skin glow. So I'm dipping the brush. My foundation is applied nicely. I definitely do go a little tanner with my foundation, but nothing to worry about. We're gonna fix this in a moment. So recap: skin prep, concealer, foundation. Now I'm gonna go in and add some color back into my skin. We need to enhance what's going on. Right now I'm very muted, and I just need a pinch of something. So for all my beautiful people who are always looking for a pinch of something, I'm happy to announce that I have a pinch of something for you. And we're gonna go right into it. Natasha Denona Bloom Palette. Boom. There you go. I've been really loving Natasha Denona makeup. Her formulas are super, super, super beautiful, super pigmented, and just super amazing and workable. She came out with this Bloom Blush Glow palette. This palette has 2 cream formulas and 2 powder formulas. We're gonna go ahead and try them all. So right away, I love that it comes with a little plastic cover, so your powder formulas are not gonna get into the cream formulas. Love that. Looking at the palette, I look at the berry color and I'm like, this is gonna be so pink, but I don't think so. I think Natasha Denona knows what she's doing, and I've seen it. So I'm gonna go in with this berry formula, take a synthetic brush, and I'm gonna dip that softly. You can use a sponge to blend this out, but I prefer this method. And right away maybe you see a few little specks. A little has to go a long way with this. I only see a few dots of this pigment, but I know that this is gonna really be vibrant on my skin. I'm just gonna go very lightly. So I'm softly applying this pigment onto the apples of my cheeks, and right away, look, scary. It's like lipstick, but I know and I trust in this. I don't even know why I did this. I feel like it's like a habit. This is not powder, so why did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna blend this out and upwards into the apples of my cheek. So if you notice, I'm kind of like doing a stippling motion, and you'll see it starts blending. It looks very pigmented at first, but it'll blend. Oh my God. So I do love how it's blending out. I do. It's like not messing up underneath the layers. It's amazing. So at first it looks like it's striking, like it looks like you're not going to be able to blend it out, but once you start working it in, it really does start to blend out really nicely, and it gives a really beautiful flushed look. So it's pretty nice and light now. It's not too crazy. I feel a little daring, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little more like she does. I know, it looks crazy. It does. But the more you blend, the more it makes sense, you know? I've never used a blush of this tone, but I'm not hating it. I'm actually really liking it. I think it makes me look healthy. I think she's actually brilliant for incorporating this tone because once it's diffused into the skin, it has the appearance of a natural flush look. So it's very flirty, but still innocent. And I'm really loving that. I'm really looking forward to see what the next layers do. So moving on to the highlight, and I'm gonna use this glow cream as my base. Using a glow cream as your base is the perfect step to avoid a harsh looking highlight, and you'll see why. I used to love a striking highlight, but lately I've been liking more of like that inner glow. I look like I have healthier skin and it's nourished. It just has like this effortless beauty. I'm gonna use this glow cream as my base, and I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics brush. Just gonna dip that right in. I'm just gonna go right over that layer. To give myself that nice healthy glow. Gonna get a little closer to you guys. I'm also gonna go ahead and bring that into this area of my forehead and make it look very glowy as well. Next, I'm using the Duo Glow, and this is a peachy coral infused with like a warm champagne. Reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush, which I've been using a lot lately, except the NARS Orgasm is a little more pinker than this one. This is definitely more true to the peach shade. So I'm gonna take a blush brush. I'm gonna go right over my cheek. What I feel like this does is it's neutralizing that intense berry color. Even though I had already blended it out, it's just making it look a little more relaxed. With a highlighter brush, I'm gonna take the Glow Extreme Powder. I'm gonna apply that on the temples of my cheek. And you don't have to use this highlighter if you don't want to. You can really stop at the cream glow if you wanted to, or you can stop at the Duo Glow. But because I wanna show you guys the whole palette, I'm just going in with this. So this is really the most reflective pigment in this palette, and this is definitely more like truer to a highlight. This is a really reflective warm champagne tone, and it's gonna help you achieve that glass-like look. Go ahead and apply that to the center of my nose. So I want everything to look nice and glowy. I'm gonna go back to the glow cream base, and I'm just gonna apply that in the Cupid's bow as my base again, and then I'm gonna go over it with the extreme powder. So what's really wonderful about the cream bases is that you can also use these as eyeshadow, and you can also use them as a lip tint. She uses this one. I'm not much of a tinted lip person. I don't like a berry color on my lip really, so I'm gonna do it with the glow cream base. It's a little more peachy and a little more natural, so I'm gonna apply that right over my lips just to give it a nice highlight. I'm gonna take that glow cream base and I'm gonna apply it to my brow bones and then go over it with my Glow Extreme powder just to kind of bring back that glow in my eyes. I'm gonna go into my eyelids and I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Gel Eye Crayon, and this is in Cocoa. I feel like my eyes are looking a little bare and I just want to create some depth, so I'm just gonna go in the corners and kind of smudge it out. I don't want anything too perfect. Just want to clean this upwards, kind of like so that I can get a nice smoky wing. I'm gonna smudge that out just a little bit. I feel like bringing the Glow Extreme into my tear ducts, so I'm gonna just do that right now. I'm gonna curl my lashes just to lift them up a little bit. I'm gonna use this Lash Paradise Primer by L'Oreal just to make them a little more fuller. I'm gonna take their mascara as well. It's like a dupe for Better Than Sex, honestly. So I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna wing out my lashes. I want it to look like I have a nice natural wing and I want to look a little more flirty. I'm gonna take some of what's left over and I'm gonna do the same for the bottom lashes. And just to kind of bring some life back to my eyes. Taking the MAC Modern Twist Liner, I'm gonna take their liner in Nothing On, and it's a nude liner. Just gonna put that right into my waterline because I see a little bit of a pink tone going on, and that makes my eyes look bloodshot. So this is gonna help make the eye look nice and awake. My mascara is dry now, so I'm gonna go ahead with the lash curler one more time and just softly pump up. Because if you take the eyelash curler when your mascara is wet, you know what happens. You can rip your eyelash off that way. Okay. Gonna add some gloss by Marc Jacobs in Sugar Sugar. It's the lip gloss stick and I wear this every day. It's my favorite. It's gonna go right over. So this is my final look. Overall, I have to say I really do love the finished look. I feel like my skin looks healthy and it looks nourished and it doesn't look overdone. It looks really smooth. I do love this palette and I do plan on keeping it. I do feel like I'm going to be using this a lot more than I thought I was. I really do love it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please don't forget to subscribe.